It is almost International Women's Day, so let's talk about the Ford feminism. It's a hot-button topic, isn't it? But before we get into the debate, let's talk facts. Feminism is one of the oldest movements in the world. There is no single definition for it because there is a complicated history of different ideas, values, geographies, and so on. But in general, feminism boils down to one thing, and before you jump the gun, know it is not about hating men. Feminism is about gender equality. It is the belief that women and men should have the same rights and opportunities, whether political, economic, personal, or social. Feminism demands equality in all these areas, so it sounds like a good thing, right? Well, many people don't think so. Let me show you some numbers. 1 in 3 men believe that feminism does more harm than good. That is a global average. 1 in 3 people also think that feminism has caused tension between men and women. Among the youngsters the world over, many believe that the burden of feminism falls on men. Apparently men have to do too much to support equality. This is true for 6 in 10 men and 4 in 10 women if you consider yourself a feminist. These numbers can be jarring, but this is the reality. In short, feminism gets a lot of hate, and there are a lot of reasons why. Let me give you 2. I'll start with a myth. Some people think that feminism is a war on men. Emotionally, maybe it feels that way, but in reality the very opposite is true. According to research, feminism is good for boys. Boys and men benefit from learning about gender stereotypes and seeing women as allies. We're not making this up. Speaking of which, many people think that much of gender inequality is made up, and this is the second reason why feminism gets a bad rep in today's world. Gender equality is a lot like the health care system. It has come a long way. A lot of the problems no longer exist, so you could say feminism is a bit like vaccines. It can be difficult to appreciate their success, but don't get us wrong. Of course, there is progress in today's world. Women and girls have far more options. Women have the right to vote in every country and territory in the world except for the Vatican City. Women are more educated. There are more women in formal paid work today than at any point in history. There is a woman in every parliament in the world. Women are leading companies and countries. So yes, no one can underplay the series of historic breakthroughs. We cannot overstate the progress, but here's the flip side. The older generation thinks the youngsters take all of this for granted. They don't know the battles that were fought to get to this point. The world over, only 53% young women call themselves feminists, and so do 32% young men, and these numbers have increased only marginally compared with the previous generations, so it is a double whammy. The fact is, despite our progress, gender inequality still exists the world over. Let me show you how women enjoy less than 2/3 of the legal rights available to men. Women earn 20% less than men for the same job. Women lose out on 60% of their income in the first 10 years after childbirth. Women are promoted less than men. Women receive far less funding for startups. Women do 76% of all unpaid care work. Women are more likely to live in poverty. Women spend more of their lives in poor health. A woman dies during pregnancy or child birth every 2 minutes. 40% women live in country where abortion laws are restrictive. 270 million women have no access to contraception. 500 million women lack access to menstrual products. 12,000 girls are at risk of genital mutation every day. 1 in 3 women suffer physical or sexual violence. Every 11 minutes a girl or a woman is killed by someone from her own family, and this is why we need feminism. We need it because gender equality is 300 years away. 300 years we're as far from it as we are from the French Revolution or the Ottoman Empire. We need feminism because it is smart economics. It can add $28 trillion to the global GDP. We need feminism because tokenism or mere conversations alone will not cut it. We need feminism because women are not treated equal to men, and we will not be gaslit into thinking that we are. Thanks for watching this video.